Hi, Tara. I'm so glad you have decided to come to me for a reading.
Yes.
And um, before I start your reading, I want to tell people how I read. Um, I am clairvoyant and I see images and pictures and even like whole sentences. I like tap out the words and I tap them out. And then I also am clairsentient, which means I read people's feelings and emotions. Like, for instance, if you wanted to know about how somebody feels about you, I will telepathically channel their emotions and feelings for you.
Okay.
And I can do business readings, and I can even read your cat and tell you what your cat is feeling.
Well, right now she wants to snuggle.
So, how can I help you today?
Well, I guess there's a couple things. You could, obviously for business, I mean, we're in a pandemic, so my business has been, during the pandemic. It's been a real up and down roller coaster trying to just make it survive. I mean, right now I feel like I'm in an okay place, but I don't really know what the future holds because none of us really do. We have no idea, like with this coronavirus, if it's going to get better, if it's going to get worse. And I was in the process of doing some new business ideas, and they just all had to come to a screeching halt. So I guess maybe you could give some advice or what you see in the future for the Richter Publishing Company.
Okay. Full disclosure, I knew that Tara, I've always known that Tara is a publisher, a book publisher, and she's written some books, but I really don't know too much about you because I haven't, I know you through other people. And so let's see about your business, which I know is called Richter Publishing.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see. There's going to be, it feels like an automatic renewal of your business in approximately, I would say by the end of the year, beginning of next year, things are going to be upping themselves as far as your business. I see there's someone, I keep getting this word tattletale. So someone, if that makes any sense to you, because someone has said something to somebody or revealed something or you've heard something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
In regards to the business?
It could be because I'm getting there's been a tattletale. You're going to have an opportunity to work with a brand new, it looks like it's a businesswoman who's going to be very professional. I see her as someone like in the corporate world. And I see that you're going to work with her. And I'd say by the end of the year, beginning of next year, and my timings are approximate, okay? Also, your business is there's going to be some things that you legally change for yourself as far as your business is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what those things are, but you're making some changes. Mm-hmm. Again, I keep getting, you need to write that word down, tattletale, because I keep getting that word. When the word just shows up like that, you need to write it down.
Well, I do have a lot of people, I've had a few people try to rip off my business model over, we've been in business now for almost 10 years. So obviously when you have a successful business model, people come and they try to take from you. And then I've had people spread rumors about me in the Tampa Bay area to try to ruin my reputation because, of course, once again, once you're successful, you have those people come after you and try to tear you down. So that's what keeps coming to my mind. A couple people in the business arena who have always just hated me, I think, because I became more successful than them.
Well,
So,
I see like a whiteboard and you're like wiping the slate clean.
mhm,
So I feel like all of that is not going to affect you in
good.
the future. You're going to be involved with a whole new aspect of your company. I see a major increase in um, income for you. I'd say by the end of the year, beginning of next year. And I see there's 2 new projects that you're going to do. And I feel it's 2 new clients, 2 new books that you're going to do within the next 3 to 4 time frame. And I'm going to say that could be weeks, or if it's not weeks, it's months.
Mhm.
But there's new projects coming up for you. And everything's going to be revived. I feel like you're going to wind up working with this woman who is going to, I feel like she's very important. I don't know who she is, but she's very important. And
Interesting.
you're going to be working with a lot more upscale people. Not that you haven't already, because you've been pretty successful. I see this woman, she's dressed like in a business suit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more like a cream color or white. And she just seems like she's either the CEO of a company or she's very important and very corporate, it feels like. I also get somebody else, and I keep getting whoever this person that is writing their book, I see them in scrubs.
Oh, okay. A medical.
Yeah. So you're going to achieve the goal you want financially in the next, it definitely feels like by the end of the year, beginning of next year.
That's good to know.
Yes, I feel it very strongly.
Mm-hmm.
And I see just major improvement, expanding. Maybe you do a certain kind of genre, however you say it,
Genre.
genre,
Yeah.
and you're going to expand that genre.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you're going to be picking up a more sophisticated clientele.
Mm-hmm.
I know that due to COVID, things have been really stuck for you, it feels like. But you're going to wind up getting through this. You're going to get through this. And also next year, you're going to need a break. And I see you on the ocean. I don't know whether you're on an island or a cruise or something,
Mm-hmm.
but it's sometime next year, you know, I would say within 6 months of everything opening up. Not that things haven't opened up now, but you're going to feel like everything opened up.
Yeah, like the rest of the
like
world.
it's now. It's hard. I know it's been really hard for people.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. And that's really, I think I just went from, cuz like we were at like literally 2019, we had our peak gross income of the history of the company, and then 2019 just completely crashed, but there is just out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it, It's a pandemic. So it's just kind of tough dealing with that. But now I've kind of embraced the downtime. Like I'm sucking it up and I'm just relaxing, because I do have this feeling that when everything turns back on, it's just going to go right back to where it was.
That's
And
what I'm getting.
yeah.
You're succeeding, and it's like there's some legal stuff, and I know with writing books you have legal stuff, but you're going to change the writing for your legal stuff. Something's going to change with that, the phrasing of things, you know. And
Yeah,
I see you getting more, not that you don't have an online presence, I'm sure you do, but it feels like I keep getting keywords. So I know there's a website out there, you know, and that you're going to be changing your keywords, like changing your genre.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Um, and I know you wrote some books called The Dating Jungle, you know, and you have a lot of people from that book that have come to you, those books. Now, I have to admit, I've never read them. Otherwise, I would know more things about you. Also, I think you wanted to know what someone was thinking about you, and I see you put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Let's see what he's feeling about you. He knows that you're thinking about him. You feel it right here, don't you? You feel it in your chest area very strongly. He knows you're thinking about him. He's been thinking about you a lot. And he knows, I get that he knows the field of business you're in.
Yeah, he does.
Because I feel like he's thinking about books and stuff like that. He feels a really strong connection with you, but he's afraid of getting rejected. He's had a lot of emotional ups and downs in relationships. He's felt like he's been through the ringer as far as relationships are concerned. And I feel like he was emotionally burned. I'm going to do some direct channeling here. He says, I wish that she was able to see what I see inside myself, because then she would understand what I am going through. Let me see. He does have very strong memories of the two of you. He can't believe that he can't stop thinking about you. Let me see if there's going to be contact. There's going to be an immediate verbal communication. I don't know who contacts who, but you know, it's almost like he may have an idea for a book that he wants to talk to you about. So it could be like he's going to have to deal with his emotional stuff before he can even get involved with somebody.
Right.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a general on your love life. I call them mystery love readings.
Okay.
There's a new man that's going to be coming into your life in approximately, I'd say, the first quarter of 2021, approximately. It could happen before or after, but it feels like the first quarter of 2021. He has, I think he has a hairy chest, it feels like. I know he wears caps a lot.
Okay, hats.
And he's very articulate in the way he speaks. He's, well, you're going to think he's a fox. And the two of you will have a lot in common. And I definitely see something about sailing for you. It feels like you could meet him by the water or something having to do with boats.
Okay.
Ships. You have the ability to manifest someone anyway. You know how to manifest somebody. You feel very powerful in your abilities to manifest.
That's
And
true.
I see this man being exactly what you've been picturing and visualizing.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like he could be an architect because, or something with building or designing, something along that field.
Mm-hmm.
And it also feels like you're going to wind up having a very strong connection with this guy. And financially, everything, I know it feels like it fell apart, but everything is going to fall into place for you. You're going to pick yourself back up. I feel it's been a struggle, but you're picking yourself back up.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that's really awesome because you're not going to stay the way you are.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's been very difficult for you. Before we end this reading, I wanted to have you let people know about your company, about who you are on YouTube and your websites.
Okay. So yeah, my company is Richter Publishing, and we've been in business for 8 years, going on like 9 years. I think in January, we published over 100 books, and we concentrate on nonfiction, business books, self-help, and memoirs. And I do have my own series of books. I have 2, and right now I'm actually working on the 12th book, which is called How to Run a Business During a Zombie Apocalypse. So that one's hopefully going to be published on Halloween. So kind of all the tips and tricks and stuff I've done to survive, to keep on surviving, you know, because right now I feel like it's surviving, not thriving, and kind of really accepting that, you know. But for my Dating Jungle series, this is the first book, 10 Rules to Survive the Dating Jungle. Then we have 10 Rules to Survive the Internet Dating Jungle. And then there's another one, which is 5 Steps to Heal a Broken Heart. And then we even have a coloring book, which is a fun kind of PG-13 rated coloring book.
Really
So
cool.
those are all available on Amazon. And of course, if anyone's interested in writing or publishing, they can just reach out to us on our website, which is richterpublishing.com.
I will be putting on YouTube your link to your sites.
Okay, great.
It's been a great pleasure. And everyone, I am pinkchickpsychic.com. And I want you to have a magical, pinkalicious day. Bye now.
Thanks.